Hi VIPs! I did a photo shoot in my studio last night. It had a noir theme. I did a video where I talked about what the noir style is in photography and generally, how to achieve the look. But in this video, I want to talk to you guys about the specifics. First, I've done a couple of noir style shoots before, but neither of them were in the studio. I did photos that kind of told a story, somewhere between, film noir and just photography. So for this shoot, I decided to do some straight portraiture, but with that noir look. Let's talk about camera settings. I used the D800 and the 50mm f1.8 lens. 50mm lens, you ask? Well, I had a friend helping me take the photos, but I wanted to have the flexibility to crop the images in post-processing so that they were framed exactly the way I wanted. And the 50mm is wide enough to have my friend basically point the camera at me and snap the photos as I posed. I set the camera on aperture priority and spot metered on the lit portion of my face. So I guess my friend didn't just point the camera in my direction and shoot. They actually had to find the right place to meter. But anyway, I had the aperture on f3.2 and an ISO sensitivity of 1000. However, I dialed in a little exposure compensation. -1 to be exact. I knew I was going to be converting these to black and white, so I didn't worry about white balance. I just left it on auto. I used one of my Linco Morning Glory continuous fluorescent lights with the convertible softbox. I had it in the snoot configuration. And then I had it at eye level with me, and I just moved it around me like so. Like I had it over here, and then I had it right there, and then I had it right there, and then I had it right there, and then I had it right there. That was it. I just moved it around and kind of posed in different ways to it. I did get way out in front of my backdrop, at least 10 feet in front of it, so that it would be totally blurred out in the background. I did use the tan backdrop, and since I was so far from it, I was able to angle my light to make the background black or keep a bit of tan showing. Now, for how I styled myself. I went with kind of a classic look from the period, including the red lips. I did want some skin showing to really emphasize the light and shadow, so I wore a strapless black dress, and I curled up my hair, and I pulled some of it away from my face, and that was to emphasize the light and shadow. If I had left my hair hanging in my face like this, it would have kind of limited me in how I could pose, and I wanted to be able to work the light from any side, for this shoot. Challenges for this shoot were minimal. It took several tries to get the camera settings right, but once I got them dialed in, I was good to go. Take a look at the gallery, watch the other video, and let me know if you have any questions.